Well, hey YouTube, welcome back to another video for the love of cobs. I've got another closer look video for you. I'm excited to show you. This is one of my newest cobs in my collection. I got it just a few weeks ago. And this is Missouri Meerschaum's collaboration with tobaccopipes.com. It's called the Mockingbird. Well, hey, before I dive into the closer look with this corncob pipe, I do want to say just a quick thank you to those who have subscribed to this channel. And, you know, when I started this a few months ago, I really wasn't sure if anybody would care what I was posting or talking about, or if I would have anybody who was even watching. And just earlier today, looked and saw that I am up to 49 subscribers, which is awesome. Like I'm super excited about that. And so just wanted to take a quick minute to thank you for those of you who have subscribed. Thank you to those who comment, and it's been fun interacting with some of you, hearing a little bit more about your pipe journey and just your experience with some of these corncob pipes. So again, thank you, and look forward to making more of these. And it's even more fun knowing that at least someone's watching and listening. So anyway, now to talk a little bit about this guy. This is why we're here. Again, this is the Mockingbird, and as you could tell in the photos, man, this is just a really good looking pipe. I posted a review on Missouri Meerschaum, corncobpipes.com. I believe it's the most recent review on this pipe. And I just said it this way. I mean, this pipe is as good as it looks when it comes to smoking. First of all, it looks really, really good. And so, I mean, a couple of things. I mean, it's not hard to tell what sets this cob apart from a lot of, really most of the other corncob pipes out there. But I mean, just the dark two-tone finish on the bowl itself. I mean, when you first look at this thing, at first you don't even know. I mean, you might mistake it for like a briar or something. I mean, it just looks that good. And then of course, this nice nickel ferrule, but the stem here, this what I would call, I forget how they describe it on the website. I would just call it kind of a brown swirl acrylic stem here. It's very similar to the stem that is also on the Icelandic cob as far as the shape, the feel. Obviously, it's a different color on that pipe. And also more recently on the Cobalt Legend. I would say all of them are basically the same stem, just different colors. I'm particularly, when you say the word fond, that's kind of a stupid word, but yeah, I'm particularly fond of this style and shape and size of bit. It's so easy to clench. I find it just very comfortable for me as opposed to some of the wider bits out there. So this one for me is, I mean, I've had this for, gosh, a few weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. I'm already up to 9 bowls. I've put 9 sessions on this thing. It's breaking in super well. But this really, it's become kind of I would say it's probably my number 2 pipe. It's at the top of my rotation, right behind my Country Gentleman. It's so easy to reach for just because it's this more larger, substantial bowl. And it clenches so easily. So it's a nice one when I know I need to have my hands free if I'm reading or if I'm going to write something, and I can just smoke while I'm doing that. It also feels great in the hand. The Rob Roy shape of the bowl here. I love it aesthetically. It looks so sharp. It's probably not quite as ergonomic, if you would say it that way, as the barrel shape bowls or cobs like on the Country Gentleman. But still, I mean, it's going to feel very nice in the hand. But again, it's so easy to just clench and smoke it that way. So like I was saying, it's as good as it looks when it comes to smoking. It is an incredible smoker. It's been giving me on average about 50 minutes if I really load it up to the top. It's been giving me about 50, as long as 55 minutes, maybe closer to an hour. I've had a few sessions that have come in closer to 45 minutes, but this one, yeah, like I said, this is an easy one to reach for. Now, funny little story for me, because when I first discovered corncobpipes.com, and I've talked about this in some of my other videos, just, my eyes were kind of wide open at the realization of what you can do with a corncob pipe. And this was one that stood out to me. And so I had already decided I was going to get one of these premium corncob pipes. I was trying to decide which one. I almost went with this one. And the funny reason why I didn't is because it didn't look like a corncob pipe, which I know it sounds almost, and instead I went with the, I've featured this one before, the Lewis. I got this one instead because even while it's a premium pipe, at least you can tell it's a corncob. And so that, for whatever reason, was kind of important to me at the time when I was making this decision. This one, again, I thought you might look at this and assume it's a briar and not even, you might miss the fact that it's a corncob. And so that's the only reason why I passed on it earlier. And then it was out of stock at Corncob Pipe for a really long time. And then I happened to find, like I said earlier, it's a collaboration with Tobacco Pipes. And so I thought, well, maybe it's on their website. And sure enough, that's where I found it. I was able to pick mine up there. It went out of stock on that website shortly after. And as I'm recording this, it's late February 2025. It is once again out of stock at corncobpipe.com. So clearly it's a popular pipe. And if it's ever available again, and I hope it will be, I would say go for it. If you're thinking about this one and this is one you're considering for your collection, I'd definitely give it my full support. It's a good one. I don't think you'll be sorry. So anyway, that's my closer look on the Mockingbird corncob pipe. As always, I'd love to hear from you. If you've got an experience with this pipe, maybe you've decided not to purchase this one for a variety of reasons. I'd love to hear just your take on that. So as always, thanks for watching, and I hope this added some value. And but as I like to close, like I say as I'm closing my videos, stay lit, pipers, and we'll see you next time.